Yo, what's going on, guys? So this is a gameplay for Survivor. I will let the gameplay roll, and I will commentate over some parts where I want to explain why Valerie is the best. So the game just started, and most people just start buying stuff there in the arsenal. You always want to try to avoid mines like that. Just look at the floor. There's usually always a mine there somewhere. Make sure like you grab items, and you should like just rush the objective. Usually there's not that much point in killing so many enemies. You see like there, the first thing that makes Valerie the best survivor, at least so far, on the beta, is that you see when you kill, she has an ability that when you kill enemies, they have a chance of dropping grenades, which is actually like essentially the strongest weapon you can have is a grenade. So, and the fact that you can get that just by like normally killing people makes her like really really good. Something none of the other survivors have. And grenades are not that cheap if you buy them from the arsenal. So having that as an ability is a huge plus for her. So like right here, you could just like ignore everything and go straight for the objectives. But if you want to have a little bit more fun, you can still win just by taking breaks to kill all the zombies. Make sure they're all dead. Still works too because you get points for killing them. You just gotta not like let them bite them this much, and you won't lose as much time. You see when the zombie is grabbing someone else, you can also hit them. Do a headshot, or if you have a melee, you can melee them with the weapon, and they will release the person they're trying to bite. And you see like right there, the objectives are already done. And they could have been done even faster if we tried to rush more. So the killer usually likes to put traps here as well, as you can see. He likes to put them right on top of the door. So like we still have 4 minutes, so we have time to mess around if we want. Usually this time right here, we're next to the door. It's a good idea for Valerie to use her power to heal everyone. If they're injured, sometimes everyone's okay, so... her power not only heals the health, but it also cures them of any possible infection that you get from bites, from getting bitten. Like that guy right there. So right here I'm just waiting so we can heal before leaving. And as you can see, the healing also happens during the cutscene. So like right now we move to a new stage, we have a lot of time, and we also have full health. The entire team because of her ability. Right here, this is the best strategy I found so far. You want to get the hammer, which is the best melee weapon. You want to get grenades, either the flashbang or the normal grenade, and you want I think it's called. Well, I didn't get it right now, but we're gonna get it later on the tourist room. As you can see, because this pistol is kind of weak. As you can see, when you discard an item, you don't actually get rid of it. You just drop it on the floor. And that means other people can also grab it, or yourself can grab it again another time. And yeah, just going for the objective, and you want to always try to get all the items in the way. Like there's usually always ammo and like herbs that you can get along the way on your way to the objective. Most people I see wasting points, umbrella points on the box to get those, but for the most part, you just have plenty. You have a lot of them already spread out on the map. It's not really that necessary that you waste points on the actual arsenal to get them. Although also this guy's a little tip here. These guys with the armor, there's really not much point in shooting them because again, obviously they have armor, so it does 0 damage when you shoot them with the weapon. This guy in particular, his head is not covered with armor, so you can still headshot him. But if you shoot him in the body where there's armor, it's not going to do any damage, so it's pointless. You're just wasting ammo. Daniel also has another special zombie which costs 5 points. He only gets that zombie on the third stage, the third zone of the map. That one is like completely fully armored. He can even headshots will do 0 damage. So you have those guys with armor. You have to melee them. It's the fastest way to kill them. Or grenades will also hit them, but melee or grenades is the way to go against these guys. Again, right here, just killing this guy. You always want a headshot because not only does more damage, but it also stuns them. meaning they have a little like hit stun after you get a headshot, so they won't jump at you and bite you if you're just shooting them constantly, you know, on the head. If you're shooting them in the body, they will still eat the damage, but they're still free to move and they're not stunned, so they can still grab you and hit you and things of that nature. Right here, it was someone behind me. This guy is the one that has the key for doing the objective. The one that has the yellow thing, the supply thing. So it's a symbol for supply. And right here, see, getting some headshots. See right there, she got him off me by shooting him. So I took no damage even though he grabbed me. Okay, so now the January got the objective. Now at this part, the person that has the objective really, you see it, like right here's another good example. Like look at how many items you have here. Like ammo, there's health, there's just a lot of things you can find around the map if you simply look around, including credits for you to use on the things that actually matter, such as the grenades and weapons, you know. Like this hammer, sometimes you get him. I think by the second room, the second zone, either the second or the third zone, you should be able to buy this hammer every time. It's the best melee weapon, I think. It has the most damage, so it doesn't have that much durability as the metal baseball bat, I think. But you really don't need that much durability. It's way better to have damage instead, because you just get so many repairing kits along the way that the not perfect durability is really no issue at the end of the day. So like in the zone, the second zone, the person with the key, the card, which in this case here is the generator, you just want to like rush. Don't even kill the zombies. Just go straight for the objective, because all you gotta do is hold X on the panels, and so the game can advance. You see, like right here is a good example. Also, when they're on the floor like this, it's a lot better to use a melee weapon than waste bullets on them. See that right here? I'm trying to point to the January that the objective is over here. And she found it. You see again, like so many herbs and items along the way. Which brings me to my second reason why Valerie is the best survivor. Not only she has that healing, her abilities are all good, like literally all good and game changing, but she also has more slots on the inventory, so she can carry more items. Which is like a huge plus. Means you can have more ammo, you can have more herbs at the same time. You can have, you know, grenades, which is again, it's just game-changing things. And being able to have a full stock of those just makes that much difference. And right here, the killer used a special power where he blinds you for a little bit, and you lose your head. Right here, one thing I could have done better is use her R1 ability there. That when she uses that, not only people see everything is marked on the map, the objectives and the enemies, but everyone does more damage as well when this is active. So like right now that we're pretty much, you know, trying to kill the zombies is a good time. Would be a good time to use that power. But you can also always ignore the zombies and just go for the door, like we did here. And not only you save time, but you also don't take any damage and whatnot. And the killer is gonna waste all his points trying to spawn the enemies are in the front of the door, because once you leave them, like you leave the zone, all those zombies that he wasted points to spawn, they essentially didn't matter at all. So right here I'm using my power. This is a good time to use your power because everyone is together, so we can start the zone 3 all fresh and clean, all healed. You see, like right here for example, I have those 2 slots. I have so many herbs and I can still, and grenades. I'm stacked on weapons and I can still buy more just because of her extra slots in the inventory. So right here, this is not the pistol. I'm gonna discard it here. That pistol that I'm using right now is the best one. I think it's Hawk something. Not sure about the name. This is the best weapon. Like you can kill. This weapon can kill even with someone like Valerie, who doesn't have that much damage as the men characters. With this pistol, you can pretty much one shot down any zombies if it's a headshot. It's like an instant kill essentially. On dogs, you don't even have to do a headshot and it will kill in a single shot. So it's by far the best weapon in the game. That you can get from the box, currently in the beta, of course. So like right here, I'm looking for where the objective is. Right here, I'm trying to bait him. You see, like right there, that was my bait. Now he gave me an opening, and I can do. You see, like I said, he has armor, so I need to use my melee weapon because bullets will do no damage. So like right here, I'm trying to find where the objective is while I'm taking care of these. You see, like right there, one shot, she's down instantly. So by the way, to reach this area, you pretty much just want the platform down. You see, like right here, right there, I just walk through the platform and then I reach this tube here. The other tube is to my left right now. If you go up the stairs, you don't even need to necessarily use the platform to go up. You just climb those stairs that I'm looking at right now. Right here, I'm trying to avoid Mr. X. This he only lasts for so long. You don't. It's also a really bad idea. So a lot of people doing this try to shoot him. Like there's no point. The best thing you can do is, if anything, just use a grenade. Just to slow him down, because you're not really gonna kill him. You see, like right here, the other tube is right in front of me. So one way to reach there is by lifting this platform, as we are now. Or if he's down like his res now, you can just climb those stairs that I'm looking at right now, and it will take you to the same tube. And those are two tubes. Now the other two tubes are on this side of the map, this zone, the right side. And you necessarily need to lower this platform at some point to reach those two tubes on the right side. You see, like right here, I'm using a grenade to slow him down while the platform is kind of loading. See, like right here, I'm waiting for my team. Always wait for your team. You see, so now I can lift this, and we can reach the tube to my left. There is one tube, and the other tube is to my right, behind my back there, which you can either reach by the platform being down or by taking the stairs, which is right. Because the path straight behind me will take it to the stairs that I mean. You see, like right there, to reach that side. Oh, there's actually 3 tubes on this area. This tube is another one, but in this case, it spawned down here. You see, you don't have to lower the platform. And this is another path you can take to reach this area right here. So right here, try to shoot this dog. There's a bit of lag there, so it didn't register my shot right away. Also, a very good idea to team up on these tubes. Samuel has his special ability, which his fists are glowing white. He can use that ability, and with his ability alone, he can destroy the tube by himself. I recommend, especially if you have this pistol, which also destroys traps in a single shot. I always recommend you shoot them if you see them, because you just get extra seconds. You know, it's like 1 bullet for extra seconds, so why not take it? Some extra seconds added to the timer. So right here, I'm just trying to stack on as much items as I can, because I know the final door is gonna come, and usually a lot of enemies spawn there. So that's why I'm just stacking up, just wasting all my points before we leave. My credits. You see, like right there again, it's just a single headshot and she's done. Sometimes, depending on which version of the map the killer chooses, you can get this pistol by the second zone already. You never get this pistol in the first zone, I don't think so, but second zone you can still get it depending on the map the killer chooses. You see, right there, I had to wait for the platform to go down, but you don't have to. That was the stairs. Right behind me there, you can take the stairs, and if the platform is lifted up, you'll still be able to reach it and activate the platform to go down again. So with this platform down, you can reach this area as well, which is the door. People forget this, but you have to go there and press X to actually start the countdown to the actual opening of the door. If you don't pull that lever, it will never start the timer for you to leave. You see, like right here, once he grabs you like that with the animation, Mr. X, you can take. He's gonna kill the person eventually, but there's a timer to it. You can free that person by shooting him in the head with a lot of headshots. Usually, it has to be a stronger weapon; it's better than a weaker one. Or you can use a grenade or something. That's an explosive. It would also make him release the person that he's trying to insta kill. So like right here, we can already leave. If people get close to that door, we will leave already. But I'm just like playing around here because we have so much time. So I'm just getting some more kills before we leave. And you see, like the thing I said about her inventory, how it came to play. Like I have so many items, everything's available at all times because she can carry so much stuff with her. It makes a really big difference. Right here, I'm just kind of juking him around. Also, if you see that the exit door, if you go past the umbrella sign there, the yellow, where they are right there, the zombies cannot hit you if you're there on the all the way at the end there of the door. You can just stay there and watch if you want, and zombies won't be able to go through or do any damage to you. So like right here, I want to kill some more before we leave, so that's why AKA wasting some time here. Cause why not? I don't know. But once you see that umbrella symbol there, you're free to leave the area really. If the team get together like this, they will leave together, or you can also reach the end of the door and press X, and we'll give you the option to leave by yourself. You don't have to like wait for a team for this cutscene where everyone leaves together. You can leave by yourself, but I mean, I don't know, wait for a team, right? Why not? And it took a little while, like 15 minutes. We were also wasting some time there, but still enough for an S rank. And yeah, that's why Valerie is the best, I think, is really because she has so many inventories, which allows you to stock up on the best things in the game, as far as weapons goes. And she also has like the best abilities, in my opinion, where you not only help yourself, but the entire team. At the same time too. So it's very strategic in that sense. So yeah, that's why, in my opinion, why I think Valerie is the best survivor in Resident Evil.